Hi, welcome back. So today we're going to talk about the physical geography and get into religion as well in this area. So South Asia has 4 different climate zones. It has the highland climate, the subtropical climate, the tropical climate, and the desert or steppe climate. So in a second, I'm going to have you pause this video. I want you to think about and jot a couple things down about what's going on in this picture. So pause the video. So this flooding is actually a result of the monsoon season. And there's 2 different monsoon seasons. There is the summer monsoon and then the winter monsoon. And I want you to picture yourself as farmers in this region. You and your family rely on the monsoon season to bring just enough rainfall for your crops to grow well. Too little rainfall will cause your crops to shrivel up and die, and too much would cause flooding like this. So monsoon doesn't actually mean rainfall. It actually has to do with the changing of the winds. Another interesting fact is that lightning strikes over 500,000 times during a monsoon season and can cause up to 1,755 deaths per monsoon year. The last interesting fact grosses me out. I hate it, but during monsoon season, it's not uncommon to find mice riding on the backs of frogs because the frogs serve as ferries to get them to safety. I would hate seeing that. I hate mice. Fun fact about me. All right, so like I said, monsoons have a really big impact on the weather and the climates. And in this picture, you can kind of see the average amount of rainfall that happens through May and October during one of the monsoon seasons. This is the summer monsoon. And then you can also see how the wind patterns have changed. So some natural resources. Iron ore and coal is really common in India, whereas natural gas reserves are found in Pakistan and then gemstones in Sri Lanka. Another problem in this area is undernourishment. So about 232 million people, or 11% of the population, are undernourished in South Asia. And as you can see by this graph, it is getting better, but it's still not enough. And undernourishment can cause a huge array of just health problems. So that's something to consider when you were looking at the people in this area. Now we're going to move gears a little bit and we're going to talk about the religions of South Asia. So there's a few different ones. There's Hinduism, Islam, Buddhism, Sikhism, Christianity, Jainism, and then tribal. And in this picture, you can kind of see where those religions are located geographically. And then in this graph, you can see the percentage of people who follow those religions. So Hinduism is the dominant religion of India, and they believe that everything is part of Brahm. And their ultimate goal is to reunite with Brahm. They believe in reincarnation, which is kind of cool. I know that a lot of people are fascinated with the idea of that. Buddhism, on the other hand, is based on the teachings of Buddha, and they believe that people can rise above their desire for material goods and reach nirvana, which is a state of perfect peace. So those are kind of the 2 main and more followed religions. Take a look at this picture. I want you to jot down what's going on. So pause the video. So this is a religious ceremony that is happening in the Ganges River, and I just want you to think about this for a second. The Ganges River is crazy polluted, and you can kind of see that by the dirty look of the water. So my question for you is, would you ever do something like this for a religious ceremony for what you believe? Millions of people gathered at the Ganges River to celebrate different ceremonies. Would you do that? So here's your assignment. You choose a religion and then use your Google Slides, which I've already shown you yesterday, to conduct a short research project.